things to offer.
But if your wife get out there and cut the grass, that's like working out, ain't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
joint effort. So I feel like there is still, in a sense, a gender role because the meat and potatoes of it, he's doing. I'm just doing a little side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm doing a little side to help him out. Like,
in there wash clothes, but he ain't folding that shit up. See, I ain't on that. You gotta be washed, fold, and put away. So it's like I'll take that. So he don't argue with me on that.
Are you just gonna stay in like just stagnant like that? Like, are you going to? Do you want to get better? Are you going to try to get better? Because overall, it can make our relationship better.
I mean, to a certain extent,
you'd be gone in a week because there'd be no military left.
Wait,
I think
there's women in military. What are you talking about?
I think
Oh, this dude is cracking me up already. Hey, y'all. Welcome back.
hey.
What is up, Shenanigans? Welcome back to another episode of Late Night Shenanigans. Happy to have you guys with us. Welcome back. How's everybody doing?
good. Ready. Let's go. Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
As you can see, there's multiple people with us tonight, and we definitely want
You got company?
Yes, we got company tonight, ladies. We got to welcome them. Welcome them to the LNS set and crew.
Welcome.
We have Clay in the building.
Welcome.
Yeah.
We got Charles up in the building with Kimberly.
Welcome.
And we got Marleaux up in the building with Marleaux and Naiya.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hey y'all. Welcome to the show. How y'all feeling, fellas?
Great.
Good.
Everybody good?
Sounds good. Well, again, welcome to the show. Again, always like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the drill. Do what y'all gotta do. Before we get started, what we do? Ladies,
Take a shot.
we gotta
Sip
bring something
something.
right.
Take a shot. Sip something.
Pull up. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers to a great show and great conversation.
Oh my
Ooh, I
god.
got no
Oh
taste.
Lord. This one
Never
choking.
ready for the first one.
Oh my.
It hit a little too hard.
Now that we got that out the way, let's do a quick little roll call, ladies.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Tapia.
It's your girl Chantel.
I'm Kim.
And I am your girl, Constance. Again, welcome to the Late Night Shenanigans. Let's dive right into this thing. So what we're going to talk about tonight is actually a retopic. So we've already discussed this before on the show, but since we have some male perspectives, we want to go ahead and get their views on it. Gender roles in your household. Do you have gender roles? If so, what do you consider a male or a female's role? If you don't have them, let us know, fellas. How y'all feel about that? Who want to start? Don't all raise your hand at one time.
Yeah, exactly.
I was going to say, I think we should go ahead and give them the floor. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who wants to speak?
Yeah. So I mean, I'll start. Gender roles, I do believe in them. It's just the anatomy of a male and female. We're different. We got different things to offer to a household. I cut the grass, I take out the trash, I make sure the cars are maintenance. She cooks, she cleans, folds clothes, stuff like that. It's easier. I wouldn't have her cutting the grass and me doing something light like folding clothes. So I do believe in gender roles.
Okay.
And the opposite of Cardi, Naiya. Hey, I cook, I clean. Hey, I got this ring. I cook. Hey, I clean. Hey, I got this ring. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was the opposite of what Cardi was gonna do.
Right.
Okay.
I do like that though. Yeah, different things to offer.
But if your wife get out there and cut the grass, that's like working out, ain't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it could be.
Yeah, this way.
So go ahead and take
It
it.
could
I
be
think
looked
when
at
they
Get out
that
and
way.
cut the grass.
It could be looked at that way though. I mean,
Some
yeah.
people they
Yeah.
You might go and make all the money, and they might just want to do that. They tired of sitting in the house, so they might want to go and do that. So let them do what they want to do.
Okay, so we're gonna let you take the floor. So, do you believe in gender roles?
I mean, I used to, but now, cause time evolving now, so y'all just get in where you fit in.
Okay.
But I need my foot rubbed when I come home.
Listen, y'all don't.
I work 12 hours a day, man. You know what I'm saying?
And we can get in, meaning we can just kind of do it because, like, my response was, me and you, we tag team. Like, if I'm getting home late from work or whatever, when I was back in the workforce, you wouldn't wait for me to get home to cook or wash dishes. Like, you would already have food done. Yeah. Vice versa. Like, right. We just tag team household responsibilities. Right. Now, there are certain things that, I don't prefer to do, but can do it. I don't like touching garbage. I don't like taking out the garbage. I definitely don't do no outside yard work. I always, hey, babe, yard need to be cut, like whatever.
You just asked me the other day how to start the lawnmower so you can cut it.
I was capping.
I remember that.
I think what they
do something to be busy.
She was bored. See what I'm saying? She wanted something to do. Give her something to do.
Okay, so you don't really you believe in him, but you don't.
Yeah, because it's
or you just like teamwork.
Let me think about it. Go on, let's pass it.
Yeah, I do believe as gender role, like a this is what women should be doing, and this is what men should be doing. I think that's what we mean by the gender roles. Like, do you believe in that? This is what a woman should be doing, and this is what a man should be doing. Right. That's what we mean by the gender role thing.
Nah, hell no.
Not necessarily
everybody free people.
Everybody put in.
100.
Are there certain things men should do and certain things women should do? Yes. Period. In a sentence.
You gotta elaborate. You gotta elaborate. You can't.
Really.
That's his
response. Because okay, like Clay talking about cutting the grass. Like, there is no way in hell if I'm home, Kim gonna be outside cutting the grass. I'm gonna sit my ass inside while she cutting the grass.
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
But what I understand is that, but
that's not possible.
What we were trying to say is that it's not like men should be doing this or women should be in the kitchen. That's what I mean.
No, he don't.
That's what we mean by the gender role. Like, is there a specific where women should be, a place where they should be, and where men should be?
Yes, I think men, like, when it comes to yard work, like, that should be my job.
My whole bottle.
That should be my job. Like what kind of man am I to look at my wife and go, I need you to go cut the grass?
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. Like that's all types of fucked up. Oh, I need you to go outside and do this sweaty labor while I sit inside and chill. No, not acceptable.
And play Call of Duty.
Yeah, exactly. Play some video games. Like, that's completely unacceptable. So
let's use your kids for an example, though. Let's use kids for an example. Do you feel like it's a woman's role to take care of the kids and do all the household cleaning?
No, not everything.
No. Okay.
No, not everything. It's not anyone's role. Just like if I went outside and mowed the yard, my wife would make sure, okay, let me make sure he's refreshed, make sure he's got water, Gatorade, whatever it may be, to make sure I'm okay while I'm out there. And maybe she comes out there and moves some stuff while I'm mowing, like the debris or whatnot. It's still a tag team, but to a certain level, she knows, okay, I'm fulfilling this certain duty of mine, and I'm going to help him. I'm going to help him in fulfilling his duty.
Mm-hmm. Make it easy. Yeah.
So it's still assigning roles then.
Yeah.
Oh, we here is
yeah. That's what I said.
But to Constance's point of what she was saying is that y'all tag team different things, though. It's not set to where
it ain't
a woman has to be doing just this and a man does this. Y'all are tag teaming. I think y'all can jump on different things. It's not set.
Like, if you want to touch household decor, decorating the house.
No, I don't know because
he's not doing none of that.
But Clay, if somebody got to pick up some heavy shit, who gonna pick it up?
I was just when it's like a bed, a dresser.
But that's the thing of just like helping us
Yeah,
out. Like
you
have to be doing.
That's what you're supposed to do, right?
I'll pick that bill up by myself if I have to.
A woman don't have to be cleaning all the time, and then the man never goes in the kitchen because he thinks a woman needs to be there.
Right. I guess the big word
that's
that
what we
emphasizing on is should a woman do this and should a man do that? It shouldn't
that's
be
what we were trying to.
You
that's
better
what
do
we
this
trying
and
to
you better
clarify
do
that
that.
for
We just
by
tag
what we
team
meant by the
whatever
gender
need to be done.
And I think that's where the big thing is. It's that whole should, like the whole should. Like nothing is like set in stone. Like he said, if he's doing the yard, you know, I'll come out. I'll make sure he got something to drink. I'll bring him a towel with the cold water on it, put around his neck, make sure he's good or whatever. So it's not like now. Granted, I'm not going out there and cutting the grass, but it's a joint effort. So I feel like there is still, in a sense, a gender role because the meat and potatoes of it he's doing. I'm just doing a little side. You know what I mean? I'm doing a little side to help him out. Like if I'm cooking, and we've talked about this before, I cook. He doesn't cook, but he buy the groceries. So it's still, in essence, a tag team effort. Right. You know what I mean? So
it all sounds like it's boiling down.
If I eat, I don't leave dirty dishes for her to clean after me. Like I clean my dishes.
Right. He'll wash them. Right.
Yes.
Or going to the grocery store. If I go to the grocery store and I come home, he come get the grocery out the car. Like, I guess you can say that's role. If he outside barbecuing, I'm gonna get him the pan ready so I can get them ribs and bring it back in the house. Like, just
this vice versa here, because I barbecue. He bring me the pan.
He bring the pan.
but if she texts me and say, hey, my tire pressure's low, I'm gonna check the tire, and if there's something wrong with the tire, I'm gonna take the tire off. I'm gonna plug it or do what I gotta do I'm gonna make sure the cars are maintenance. I'm gonna take care of that. Like
yeah.
And she's gonna text me, be like,
but you're not because you're not, or you're not because you can't.
Me?
Yeah.
I know how to change a tire. Can I? No. Like I
can't change a tire.
I know how. Can I? No.
But what kind of fool I look like going, all right, go ahead and change that tire. I'm just going to chill. Because that's, to be blunt, that's soft as fuck. Like as a man, to watch your wife, like, okay, go ahead, go out in the driveway and change that tire. I'm just going to chill. Like, nah, B, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what I'm saying, because I mean, it don't even necessarily have to be, because like going back to the example where we were talking about like cutting the grass and everything, let's not say that, okay, with changing a tire, with cutting the grass, that you in the house chilling, you still in the house doing something else that is still needed for the house. But, like I'm just trying to get away from saying the whole, okay, while your woman or while your spouse is doing something else, you're just sitting back, just lazy, chilling, not doing anything. So I guess it goes back to just the whole thing. Do you feel like, yes, there are certain things that in my household a man should do, a woman should do. Not because the other one's being lazy and not contributing, but.
So say I'm inside vacuuming the rug, and she's out in this Florida heat, 95 degrees, whatever it is, 100 degrees, and she's out there changing the tire. And I'm inside vacuuming the rug. What I look like?
Yeah, I would say you look crazy.
Yeah.
I really would.
Because where would you rather be in that situation? Like, let's be honest. Like, if you got to trade one for the other, I'll take inside vacuuming the rug over the outside shit because it's hot as fuck out there.
I mean, you have women too, and men. I mean, I guess it just depends on, your relationship. But you have some people like I know we keep talking about cutting grass, but you have some women that are really like, I got it. No, I got it. I'll do it. Some women are really just adamant. Like, I don't need you to do it. I said I'm good. I'll go ahead and do it. So if they really want to do it, would you be comfortable in just letting them have that role and letting them do something that you feel like you need to be doing as a man? Like if your wife, and I'm speaking right now because it's us here. Like if your wife was coming at, I'm talking to all the men here, was coming at, they were doing something that you felt like, hey, wait, nah, I need to be doing that. I got it. Just you go chill out. But they're adamant about it, and they're like, no, I got it. You know, how would you feel about that? Would you let them have it and go, or do you think you would put your foot down and be like, no? Like, what would you do in that type of situation?
That's a good thing. I mean, that's a good point you brought up. I mean, there's sometimes she'll just be trying to move something out the way or heavy or, hey, I got it, babe. And then I'm like, but then I'm like, okay, she said she got it. But sometimes I be thinking she want to say she got it just to see if she can do it. And sometimes you just got to trust your partner. You may.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Do you just fall back and let them have it? Or do you say,
fall back, see how it plays out? But I'm always here to make sure.
Look, you gonna stand there like, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. For me, it's like certain
let
things
me see how you got
it. To do, but he can't do them. Like laundry, I like to do the laundry, but he can't do it. Like I like to cook, but he can cook too. So it's like certain things I want to take on and do, and I just do because that's what I want to do, and I have to have it done like a certain way. But it's not saying he can't do it and he won't do it. Right. He'll get in there, wash clothes, but he ain't folding that shit up. See, I ain't on that. You gotta be washed, folded, and put away. So it's like I'll take that. So he don't argue with me on that. Baby, hands down, you got it.
That's why I think it depends also on like the household dynamic, because like Kim was saying, Charles doesn't cook. Marleaux don't cook, so I'm not gonna expect him to go in there and make some food. We gonna starve. It ain't good. So stuff like that, or I don't know if I really trust him with the laundry. Because I didn't see him do laundry before, and it's kind of like, okay, the way I do laundry is my way. He can do it, but his way is not the way I like it. So it's like I'd rather just do it myself. So it's like just certain stuff like that. But everything else pretty much in the household is like both of us can do it. Both of us can take care of the kids. Both of us can go do this or do that. So it's just like you just.
And I guess for me, like I agree with that. For me, it's more so like I'm in agreement with the gender role when you look at it from the viewpoint of it being more like a teamwork type thing, but not on some, oh, you the woman, you supposed to be doing that. Or, oh, you the man, you supposed to be doing that. Like not looking at it like that.
Like it's the law.
When it's more so like as a, like a teamwork type thing, like, okay, well, yeah, you go ahead and handle that because, and I'll go do this in the meantime. You know what I'm saying? I think that gender roles are healthy in a household when you look at it like that. So,
Chantel, you look like you disagree,
fellas?
You like she got something to say? It looks like she got something to say.
Like I already said what I already said.
Got something to say.
Because I looked at the whole title of gender roles as a. I already said what I had to say.
I mean, it's important.
I'm all with the tag team and everybody putting in their part, not a set position for women, not a set position for men. Like. I'm with the whole you put in, I put in, we both hit this whenever.
Because when we talked about it before, like your viewpoint on, like with
before
women and the children.
It came out a little different.
No, I'm just saying like how when you were saying before when we talked about it, you were like, okay, just because you're the mom, it shouldn't be you take care of the kids. You know what I'm saying? So
if you home before me.
Before
me, shit. I gotta get home. I want to be able to take my shoes off like you did. You've been home for an hour. You got to watch your damn TV show for an hour. Let me get home and do the same shit too. You could have took the meat out the freezer or something. You know what I mean? Like we gotta
go ahead,
tag team shit.
So when it comes to gender roles, you got to play to your strengths and weaknesses. So if you're in a relationship and certain person has certain strengths and certain person weaknesses, vice versa. You have to play to those. So when it comes to those tag team mentality, if one person super excels at one position but is super weak at another, you can expect them to always participate in the thing they're super weak at.
Right.
How you get better?
So if your relationship to where like
I was gonna ask
how you get better at it if you just don't
let him finish. Let him finish. But I'm with you.
So Kim's the expert cook. She knows how to do that. That's her skill.
Let him finish.
I might be skilled in other areas. Everybody can't be skilled at everything. That's false. That doesn't exist. Everybody can't be an expert at everything. If you
nobody say you got to be an expert at it.
No, stop. You're searching for a unicorn, and unicorns don't exist.
Okay, you don't have to be an expert. Nobody's saying that, but it's saying, so you're saying if you're weak in that, then don't ever do it? Don't ever give it a try? How you expect to get better at it?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was going to ask that question also. Maybe not in that way, but I'm like, okay, just because you may not, be the best at something, okay, are you just going to stay in, like, just stagnant like that? Like, are you going to, do you want to get better? Are you going to try to get better? Because overall, it can make our relationship better. Do you just let them stay weak in that area? Or do you, I guess, try to expose them to whatever they may be lacking in so that they can develop a little bit more,
No, okay.
Well,
let's say cooking, like, really quickly, because
I was just about to say.
Again, I don't cook. I mean, I cook. He doesn't cook. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to have his experiments for dinner. Like, we grown at this point.
What I'm saying is that y'all choose to. It's not where you have to.
Right. I can't have him in there experimenting on dinner trying to feed the family. Like, it just, nah. Now, he's had he done been in the kitchen a couple times. Mm-hmm. And, he did okay. But I had to sit there the whole time. It's just at this point in our age, we're set in our ways. We're set in what we know how to do. And again, like it's for your own household. So for us, like that's just again how it falls. So again, I don't even know, like going back to like the topic, like the gender roles, men and women, maybe it's not necessarily gender. It's just like he just said, you play to your strength, I play to mine. And then we figure that shit out in the middle somewhere. Maybe that's what it comes down to.
You can't be good at everything. That person doesn't exist.
Right.
That's a false. That's false. It doesn't exist. Like you have to. If you're in a relationship, you're in a relationship not because of what you like about somebody, because what you don't like about somebody that you're able to tolerate. Mm-hmm. So you're able to tolerate their weaknesses, not their strengths, but their weaknesses. So once you accepted their weaknesses.
Are you confused? You guys want to say?
Because I like that. I like what you just said. I agree with that.
Off of what Kim was saying,
I want you to say that again, so you can understand it.
I mean, it makes sense, but that ain't. Say that again.
That's not what I would do with somebody. I'm not
say it again for the people in the back.
People in the back didn't hear you.
If you're in a relationship, you're in the relationship because you've accepted that person's weaknesses, not their strengths. Mm-hmm. Because you've learned to tolerate what they, for lack of a better term, suck at. Because
I mean, you love them enough to accept their flaws and their weaknesses, you said, basically.
Flaws and all.
With the expectation that you can make them better and not stay stagnant.
Not necessarily making them better with what he's saying. It's just that because you love that person so much that, the stuff that they may fall short on, you don't even really care about that. Because you didn't got to know them, you in a relationship, you love them, so it don't even really matter. Especially if it's an area that you're strong in. So you're willing to be cool with it for the sake of the relationship. That's how I interpret it.
Yin and yang. Balance.
In layman's terms, everybody can love somebody that's great. Everybody that this dude or this woman, she checking all the boxes and everything, and she's great. Everybody can love that person. Like he said, though, it's the shit that
can you stand the rain?
It's not so great. That's not so great.
Hey. Yeah.
But nobody, because there's no perfection. There's no perfection.
No.
You could end up hating the way somebody take their shoes off.
Right.
Yeah.
Completely stupid, like minuscule, and be like, I can't stand that person because they take their shoes off and they put them by the kitchen sink. Like, who the fuck does that? Like, But that
the
can
way
be the
you
breaking
breathe
point.
when you wake up in the morning. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, why you cough like that?
All the stuff that was cute in the beginning, and now
In
it
the
gets damn nerves.
beginning. Yes.
Or you just learn.
Yeah,
Also
that's a good
to,
point. I like the way you put that.
you learn also to just like incorporate stuff to help out that person's weaknesses. Like, okay, I know he can't cook, so when we go to the grocery store, I'm making sure that you're getting stuff that if I don't feel like cooking, that you could go put together for yourself and for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a list.
Whatever you know how to make, or something that you can throw together for y'all, or whether I get certain bins to organize stuff because he's not organized. But if I have bins labeled with this, that this, and that goes there. So it's like you just learn. I don't know. When you with the person, you just learn how to make it work for y'all.
Right. You're not gonna let him fail.
Right.
Because you know his weaknesses. So like if she sends me to the store to pick up stuff, and I see the list and I go, I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm gonna text her. I'm gonna call her and be like, what is this item on the list?
I send them with pictures.
Yeah.
Marleaux needs like a whole diagram. Like
a whole diagram.
Without pictures.
In fact, the exact.
You're not gonna let your significant other or your wife or boyfriend, whatever, girlfriend, whatever it may be, you're not gonna let them fail on purpose.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Do you have anything else to say, Clay? You over here just giggling?
I mean,
like Chantel does.
I'm just listening.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, based off of what everybody is saying, to me, it sounds like everybody is in agreement with yes, to a certain extent. There are gender roles. However, Chantel, Mr. Rulian down here, I feel like, it's something else you might want to, I don't know. You got something else you want to say?
He want to add as well. He just
go ahead. The floor is yours.
Tell your body language.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm
you
just
sure?
vibing with y'all.
We just talking.
You're right.
Good answer.
He's not he don't like this camera stuff. He don't like.
Fine.
Yeah, he don't like all this stuff, and he's worked today, so.
I did this for you guys.
He did it for the elders.
We'll make you a shirt. We'll make you a shirt.
Right.
Wait. And real quick, in defense of Chantel, like if a man's not gonna be a man,
look at Kim's face
and do the shit he's supposed to do, like and hold the shit down he's supposed to do. Yeah, that's gonna make a woman feel like, okay, you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, and you're not holding up your end of the
Deuces.
Yeah,
Deuces.
So
I
completely understand that.
And I'm with the whole just getting everybody putting in their part as a whole in
filling their weight.
I'm not with the setting me in. I need to be in the kitchen and I need to be cooking every night. No,
but
sometimes you need to get your ass in there and cook sometimes.
You gotta find balance.
But I guess just with what you just said as far as like cooking, and I know we kind of going in on this, but just using Naiya and Marleaux's scenario, like she does the cooking, he can't cook. Kim cooks, Charles doesn't. So if you're in a relationship with someone, you know how to cook and they don't, you're saying, okay, I'm not cooking every night, you need to get in there and do something. What if they absolutely can't? Then what does that mean for your relationship?
Buy food. Okay.
Tonight I'm
just saying specifically for Chantel, because we all know how she feels about it. So I'm just curious, like if that's the situation, what do you do then? You done came home from a long day's work. It's like 6 o'clock at this point. You want to eat, but you don't feel like cooking. Your dude, he can't cook. And he ain't trying to get in there to try to do, like, what does that mean for you? Like, what happens at that point in your relationship?
And he don't want to eat
but
out.
If you've been sitting home this whole time though, and we probably already talked to you. Already know I'm not gonna cook when I get home. If you ain't even made the initiative to even order anything out, you lazy as fuck. You ain't do shit. The hell? Like you waited for me to get home?
I was just curious. I was just wondering.
Grab something from out to eat. Like don't wait on me to make the decision though. Like if I'm already doing that all the time, like, no.
But that's communication.
Everybody got to put in something. I'm sorry. I'm not.
That comes back to communication. So if I know I get home before Kim does, because
what did he say?
What did you say?
I'm glad you be cooking.
He's like, I'm glad you be cooking because he be so tired when he got work. And I don't mind it. Like,
it's tripping.
we both can cook. He'll get in there and throw down, but he'll come home and cook at 1 o'clock if there ain't nothing on the stove and I ain't cooked. He gonna go in there and make something happen if he hungry. It's like, yeah, he gonna wake me up and say, you gotta get down there and cook something to eat. He don't do that. He just cook his own. He might burn it up because he might have been had too many drinks and burnt all the peas in the pot.
Why you had to put him out there like that?
But
it sounds like everybody is in agreement though with as far as it being gender roles. Chantel don't really want certain labels put on her.
She's still going through
I ain't going through nothing. I feel everybody put in their work. Just don't set nobody at a certain thing just because they're a man or because they're a woman. They need to be in certain areas of the house.
Real quick.
That's what was my thing.
It comes down to balance. So once you establish a relationship, regardless of where you started at, there's going to be certain things you expect one or other to do based off of where you started at. So regardless of whether or not you believe in gender roles, you're going to look at that male or you're going to look at that female and expect them to take care of certain things. And you may help them take care of those certain things, but that's still going to exist. So regardless of whether or not you want to try to say there's no such thing as gender roles, they don't exist.
It is.
Yeah.
We're biologically different to where they do exist at our core. So a man is naturally going to be more physical and go, I'm going to take care of the caveman shit and be like, brr.
The stuff woman.
And the woman is naturally by instinct going to be more nurturing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those are built into our DNA. They're undeniable. You cannot change them.
So it is definitely safe to say we've all came to an agreement that there are in some form of fashion gender roles in your household, however you want to put it, however you want to see it. My good sis down here still got some shit she working through, so it is what it is.
Be patient with her. We
thank our guests. We thank the fellas for rolling through it.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Their laid back point of view, because he's very laid back, cool, calm, and collected, and tired.
Without chilling.
But we definitely appreciate you, Clay, Marleaux, Charles. Thank you so much for being on the show. We're probably going to have you back in the future if you would love to join us. But thank you for your point of view on this topic tonight. If there's nothing else from you fellas, anything?
Good.
All right, look, I got a last analogy.
Okay.
All right, so look, and it's just not necessarily gender roles, just male and female. It's a lot of like women like to say what a man not doing, or men don't be like, okay, a woman is not doing. Say if, for example, say if all the men right now, because there's a lot of women in America who hate men. Say if all the men right now just vanish, just in America, do you know how easily, it don't matter, all the tools that you guys got that are left over in the military, you know how easily another country of men will come take over this country if there's no men to protect it?
Because when it comes, at the end of the day, we supposed to defend the village, right?
Facts.
But you say all the men in the country leave.
So wait a minute. Yeah, okay. So he just opening up.
Have to sit up and
wait, because I'm with you, Kim.
Yeah.
I'm with your facial expression, Kim. That's what I'm with.
Because before I respond, I want to understand what he said. If you don't mind, like just
I can explain.
Repeat it, please.
So basically, what I'm saying is, whether it's still a gender thing. Men are more physical. So if you say, for example, right now, all the men just vanished, just hypothetical thinking. All the men and just America, poof, they're gone, right?
And just America, okay.
Just
that's
America,
the part I missed on
right?
the first,
and now all the women, y'all got the tools we got, y'all got the money, y'all got everything, but y'all just own this country now. Do y'all think y'all will be able to defend the country from other nations who don't like America if y'all got everything? Just hypothetical thinking.
If we learned it, I think we could.
Men are needed.
Yeah. Did you ever hear about the all-woman army in Africa that beat a whole bunch of men? Like, why would we not be able to do that?
They'd be gone in a
Our
week.
ancestors that did that. You know, I mean, why would we not be able to do that?
Yeah.
Because what would the difference be? What would you,
Clay's gonna exit,
as a man, be able to...
Hold on, Tavi, real quick. Clay's gonna exit. He has to work. So thank you for coming,
Thank
babe.
you.
Bye. Good night.
Thank you for hanging with us tonight. Thank you. But I guess I'm just like, what would the difference be? Like, even if y'all aren't here, what are you guys going to be able to contribute that we can't do?
I guess
like
he's talking about like
for
physical
example.
strength.
Yeah, like infantry. You're going to hit up with another nation. Or are the women going to be able to defend from, like, just realistically, because men are stronger. The reason we do a lot of things, like we go in
some men are stronger, not all.
Not all. And that's
I
true.
get what you're saying.
And that's true. But are you guys going to be able to keep up the electric in the country? Are you going to be able to keep up the oil? Are you going to be able to defend it? A lot of
this. But what he's talking about, this goes back. This isn't even recent. This goes back centuries and centuries ago. Like, this has always been the men's job. Like, if men cease to exist,
but
yeah, I think it is another topic, but at the same time, I think to simply answer the question for me, I think yes. I think definitely we would still be able to do it. If anything, with men
you'd be gone in a week.
being taken away, it would just be less people to fight these countries. But
I mean, we may lose people, but y'all act like we don't pick up on anything that y'all do. Women are still picking up on those same skills that y'all have, which is why we can do what y'all do.
No,
but
to a certain extent.
You'd be gone in a week because there'd be no military left.
Wait, I think there's women in military. What are you talking about?
I think it would be because of the numbers.
There's women in military that don't have. There's women in military that don't have to pass the same test the men do.
What? That's a goddamn lie. My ex-boyfriend was in the military. That is a lie. That is a lie. Those women go through infantry. Those women go through Marines. Have it just as hard.
They do not have to pass the same test the men do.
No, that's lies.
Okay,
that's lies. That has been changed a long time ago.
Hey, me talking. Hey, here. You know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to parking lot Marleaux's analogy question. That's gonna be a whole nother show, and we can get into that. And we can go so many different ways with that. We definitely can. Yeah. But to pull
y'all gotta commit to coming back for it though.
Yeah,
y'all gotta commit
back in
coming back for it.
Topic. To end it off, I would say, hell yeah, women can do anything a man can do. Like, all the stuff a man can do, a woman can do. It might be a little bit harder, but it can be done. It can be done. So again, thank you, fellas, for joining us. Clay had to dip out. He has to go to work. So we appreciate you so much. We appreciate you joining. Charles, Marleaux, whole crew. With that being said, it is about time to get up out of here. As always, we had a great time, great discussion. We will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that post notification bell so you can be notified each and every time that your girls post. If nothing else, ladies.
No.
Hey.
Out.
We can do everything y'all can do. We can run this country. Shoot, we can defend it too. I don't care what y'all say.
We out of here, y'all. See y'all next time.
Let me see y'all muscles. Let me see them, Chantel.